Hello, my name is Daniel from Nothing You've Ever Seen. Today we're going to be doing a knife review on the CRKT Tanto design by Carson. This is the tactical folder they make, model M16-14SFG. It gets great reviews. It's a 4.75 on their site. It's when it's closed, it's 5.3 inches. When it's open, it's 9.25, and the weight's about 6 ounces. So it's a hefty folder. It's not too heavy, but and one thing is it's not top heavy, which is good. I mean, if I put my finger right here, the handle's still got a little more to it, which is good. You don't want the blade to be top heavy. It'll fall out of your hands, or I don't know. It just feels unbalanced. But this knife feels very, very balanced. It's made out of HRC 58 to 59. The blade length is 3.8 inches, so it's a nice size for a tactical folder. It's got this feature called auto locks. So when it opens, there's this thing here. It's got the traditional locking mechanism in the middle, but when you open it, you can see this little red thing. It clicks just like that. And to close it, you have to push this in and pull this down at the same time. So it's a double here and there, and then you can close the knife. I've had Kershaw knives that are great, that don't have this design, but you really feel the click when it opens. You can really hear that click, and this isn't going nowhere. This is never ever going to close in your hand. Good feature. I like that feature. Another is the handle. The handle is really lightweight. It's got little holes in it. You can see all the way through. It's a really cool design by Kit Carson. Right here on the blade, Kit Carson designed. Gives you the patent number. Got a nice clip here. Very strong. I like these right here, little stopper things. I like that. Gives it a cool look. It almost has a fixed blade look to it, and I like it. I have the Tanto blade here. The top is 0.14 inches thick. Pretty thick for a folder. I mean, you could do a lot with it. I've actually put it on a log and hit it a couple times. I do some reviews on newer knives that I've gotten, but I also do reviews on knives that I've had for a while, so I can tell you what's good and what's not. I've had this knife for a couple months. I don't shy from using it. I don't leave it in my desk. I go out and I use it. I take it with me. I cut things with it. This one's got the VEF serrations on it. Maybe not my favorite serrations, just because I feel like they're so brittle, or I don't know what it is. I mean, they're very sharp. You have an index card and you just put it in there, and I mean, they're super sharp. You just kind of put it in the little grooves right there, and they just cut away. But I like it. It's just not my favorite. But very sharp. It depends on what you're cutting. The Tanto blade is coated in a titanium nitrate finish, which to me is one of the best. It is excuse me. The titanium nitrate finish is very durable. It doesn't feel like a gun coat finish. It's nice and smooth. You can almost see little grooves in the painting of it. But I love the finish. I've pounded this thing through wood, and it's barely going away. I have a K-bar, and the finish they put on that, I don't know exactly what the finish on the K-bar is, but that's starting to rub away. But this one's really holding on the knife itself. In terms of this locking mechanism, I haven't had it feel like it's failing me at all. the knife coming out, it's got a lot of weight behind it. It's not assisted at all. You push it, it's just got a little whip at the beginning. So I mean, you could pull it out in one flick. Blade sharpness and edge retention. I like it. It's very, very sharp out of the box. The serrations are amazingly sharp. You do get a sense that you can't really tell when this is getting dull. I mean, you cut it and stuff, but this blade material, you cut and you cut and you cut, and you might feel like it's getting dull, but when you go ahead and feel it, it feels crazy sharp. I mean, I've probably run it through my little handheld sharpener probably maybe 1 or 2 times in the 3 or 4 months that I've owned it. But because I like to keep my knives sharp. But the point on this, the blade on this, no chipping, no breaking of the blade at all. Right near the VEF serrations, I don't know if my camera's good enough to see this. Maybe if I zoom in and let my camera adjust. Nope, that's not working. There's just a little bit of wear and tear on these VEF serrations. Just a little bit of denting on the serrations themselves. I wouldn't, if I were to get this knife again, I don't think I'd get it in VEF serrations. I think I'd get it in the normal serrations they have, which are just as good. But yeah, great knife, sturdy. There's a little wobble to it, but nothing major. You really can't feel that. Love the locking mechanism. Feels nice and smooth all the way through. I mean, if you want a nice folder, I mean, when I'm at work and my boss tells me to cut something and I whip this out, you know, they get a little intimidated. It's not a small knife. I mean, I got a pencil here for you. This is not a small folder. Like I said, almost 10 inches when it's open fully. So, yeah, you'll get some looks from your working employee partners if you work in that type of field. But yeah, great design, Kit Carson. I like it. It's got a nice sleek black tactical look to it. I like it a lot. Serrations are sharp, not my favorite. Blade sharp, stays sharp. Great finish on the blade. CRKT did a good job with this one, building it. This handle material on their site says it's made from G10. I have no idea what G10 is, but it doesn't wear away. It keeps its little, has little like a little it almost feels like ceramic type material. And one more thing I like about this, before I end this review, is they have these 2 metal strips that come along the inside that meet up with the blade. It's these, let me show you. This top piece of metal that runs all the way down here, and then this bottom one next to the ceramic G10 material, and it gives the blade, I mean, I can't collapse this at all. It gives the blade this really strong feel, like almost like an exoskeleton on the inside, and that really adds a lot of feel to the knife. So again, I've hit the top of this, I've used it, I've cut things. Good knife, nothing bad to say, but I wouldn't choose these serrations in the future. That's just me, but extremely sharp if you're not going to be chopping or anything. Good knife. I'd give it a high 8 out of 10, but I mean, one of the best folders I've had in a very, very long time. So there you go, CRKT. I mean, I think they call this the big dog. I'm not sure, but great knife. I'd get it if you're looking for a tactical folder. Thank you. See you again with the next review.